only 1% of black women like street/hood dudes. This is a sentiment, a bullshit ass sentiment that I get from a lot of my detractors, right? A lot of the gaslighters in my comment section. I could not believe when I had that comment pop up on my timeline. I was like, is this person purposely trolling me? Are they trying to rise my blood pressure? Are they trying to get a rise out of me? Are they trying to irritate me, piss me off? They realize that I'm pretty easy to piss off on the timeline and that I'll likely reply to them because I do see everything, right? I maintain 3 screens in my fucking office. So even while I'm at work, I have my notifications up on my furthest right screen. I see everything that passes through my notifications throughout the day. That's how I keep track of everything that happens, so I can catch something to make a viral meme on or anything like that, right? I see everything. I was thinking for a long time that these people are fucking, they just have to be fucking with me at this point. Listen to what this woman has to say, right? Because 1% of black women like street dudes, which we know that not to be true, which we want to, you see what we have here going on here, right? Before she even opens her mouth to talk. First of all, we have a lot of filter, a lot of makeup, a lot of filter. We got lunch lady. Like, I don't want to go too far in. Look at the neck, look at lunch lady, look at the filter. She's still I think she's a pretty decent looking girl, right? I just want to point out, look at the lace front. I know she's a working girl. I don't want to go too hard. Look at all this. Look at the material. Lace fronts exposed. You guys know I have a series going on Twitter right now called Lace Fronts Exposed. Let's listen to what this woman has to say.
RF1. Y'all dudes that's on the streets, y'all gotta step y'all game up. Y'all are losing to these dudes that's in the damn prison system, okay? I was on TikTok last night and I ran across a live. It was like 4 dudes that was in the feds.
She's saying that with all of these qualified, educated brothers out here, majority of the 6-figure earners, majority of the people who occupy the middle class, majority, all of these people are fucking black men, right? They are black men. They are actual black men, right? All of these qualified brothers out here, right? All of these brothers on these shows saying that they having issues dating, that women don't want them because they're not Pookie adjacent, all this thing going on. They got money, they got this, they got that, but they just don't got enough swag. They just don't, because that swag is the most important fucking thing in the black community, is swag, right? You could be a 6-figure brother, right? With your head all straight. You could be handsome. You could be tall. You could have everything go for yourself. Drive a nice car, have a home, but he don't got no swag though. I don't like the way he don't got enough tattoos. His dreads, all these fucking artificial, unimportant things, right? That are only impact black men. The bars of black men is so fucking high. You hear what this woman just said though? She just said, despite all these qualified brothers being out here, yeah, brothers are losing to brothers in jail, right? Jailbirds are one up. She's literally telling you that black men in jail are better than brothers who are outside working jobs. There's brothers out here who's driving Amazon trucks, UPS trucks, even handsome brothers with good, decent jobs. They make 20 an hour, 21 an hour, 22 hour, which I know a lot of people say, hey, that's not no money now, but that's some decent money, right? You have brothers out there who's making, stepping into their career fields, getting educated, all these different things, and are single. And she's telling you that a jailbird has one up on you.
So I just tapped in to be nosy to see what they were talking about. Do y'all know it was thousands of girls on there, like being so fucking thirsty, asking these locked up dudes, oh, what's your JPay? I want to send you some money. I want to come see you. I want to be your pen pal.
We saw what happened on that last high breastophilia video that I made, one of the last ones I made, where the women in the comment section was actually asking what's the dude's JPay, the guy who was tatted up like a Chipotle bag, right? With all them jailhouse tattoos, the younger guy. He was born in 03 baby, stepping on shit since I was born. Y'all remember that guy? Yeah, the women go back to that video. The women in the comment section was saying, what is bro's JPay? They want to put money on his books. And these are young girls, right? All these qualified brothers out here. I talked to a lot of brothers. I'm tired of the fucking gaslighting. They ugly, they lame. No, these brothers are no Diddy. These brothers who I talk to are not ugly, right? Some of these brothers I talk to are decently attractive, moderately attractive. They have a good job, a good head on their shoulders, good this, good that. Why are these men not having their way within this dating market? But a man who has no resources, who is tatted up, who's committing crimes, is having his way on the dating market. It's the hebrestophilia that is embedded in black women. And I'm tired of all the gaslighting and pussyfooting around this subject and us acting like we're still trying to figure out what the issue is. No, we know what the issue is. Everyone knows what the issue is. We just want to pretend as if we don't know what the issue is. The issue is right in front of our fucking faces. But we want to pretend as if, oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Yeah, I think women just like hood dudes. That's all it is. Women just let women do what they want to do, man. They like hood dudes. Look, nah, bro. I'm tired of all this gaslighting. I'm cool with that, but there's a lot of bullshit that comes along with these women willy-nilly fucking all these hood dudes. They pushing out all these pookies out here who is the danger to our lives, our communities, our kids, our this, our that. Oh, you're just jealous of the pookie nigga. You're just jealous. You're just mad that he's getting all the bitches. You just mad that he's getting all the bitches. No, I'm mad that this nigga is artificially lowering my secondary marketplace value. I'm mad that this nigga is fucking lowering is destroying the black male's image. I'm mad that this nigga who's going out here and committing all these crimes, that his image is attached to mine. So when I'm going out to seek jobs and when I'm job hopping as a software engineer, that I have to be super careful of how I tailor my image, how I present myself, because my image is being artificially lowered by fucking Pookie and Ray Ray, right? And people want to continue to pretend as if this issue does not impact productive black men. Why do you care? Why don't you just mind your business? Why do you care what the black woman's doing? Well, if you want the bitches, why don't you just fucking go to jail too? Like all this fucking bullshit, right? Well, all this gaslighting, right? Well, you just mad that Pookies get all the bitches. It's not about that. All this fucking bullshit, as if this shit does not impact all of us, right? Those Pookie ass kids that woman is pumping out her snatch could come and take my life. Could rob me, breaking into cars, stealing guns. You could break into one of my cars and steal one of my guns out of my car. Could bash my windows. I went to a Jamaican party the other day and I was glad I parked on the other side, boy, because when I went to that Jamaican party the other day and I came back outside to my car, every single one of those windows were smashed because a Pookie went down the street smashing window after window after window after window after window looking for guns. I was glad that I parked several blocks down, right?
Now, like, has the dating pool become that fucking bad that we gotta reach out to niggas that's locked up for love? And these niggas is winning. Like, they...
No, women simply don't want the guys who are capable of, who are productive black men in society. It's that fucking simple. I'm tired of the gaslighting around this subject. I'm tired of acting like this shit is rocket science. Women simply prefer hood and street dudes. It's that simple. They don't want the guy. We've seen it take place our entire life. We've seen it happen in school. We've seen it happen in elementary school, middle school, high school, college. We seen it happen at the workplace. We seen it happen in our jobs. We seen it happen at any fucking facilities we go to. We see it happen every fucking where in the world. We see it happen. And then women get up on these platforms and they gaslight. They're simps. They get up on these platforms and they act like people don't have two eyes. They act like we can't look at the fucking 70% black mothers or single mothers rate. They act like we don't see these indicators, these things that are proven that these women are not consolidated on productive black men. And then they fucking want to muddy the waters of the conversation every time and say, oh, well, we don't know who the productive black men are. Well, if you don't know who they are, why do you select them with a high degree of accuracy the second you turn 30? Right? These women have been employing the dual mating strategy perfectly, right? Fucking Pookie and Ray Ray having several kids for him and then going and settling down with a lame ass fucking STEM guy or some shit, a lame ass guy, simp, let's say simp, because not all STEM people, some of these brothers, especially these Gen Z brothers and these Zillennial brothers, they are not having that shit no more. But that's a topic for another video. But these women, they getting in trouble now for the first time in the last 2-3 generations. These men have been giving them their asses to kiss. They getting their passports. They doing this. They go in MGTOW. This brother who's posting this video looks like he's a MGTOW brother. They go in MGTOW. They go in SYSBM. They go in dash pill, whatever. All these things is basically fucking scaring, it's terrifying these women, because they are not. That's why these women are so upset at passport bros. They upset at passport bros because you know what passport bros do? They want to say, oh, you know what? The red pill dating has been so hard since the red pill's destroyed relationships and it's destroyed marriages and destroyed. You know what the red pill has done? The red pill has wakened up brothers who were potential victims of Keisha's dual mating strategy. That's why they're upset. Yes, it did ruin dating, but the part of dating that it ruined is not having a simp brother at the finish line to take care of you and your kids after you give your prime to Pookie and Ray Ray. That's what they're not saying. Yeah, it did impact the dating realm, but they're not keeping it real with you and telling you in which way. That's why these motherfuckers are terrified, because these women cannot deploy the dual mating strategy the same way they have with success, with a high degree of success. They can't deploy it because there's a whole bunch of brothers on the internet like me who is calling it out, who is speaking against it. You have brothers like Kevin Samuels. You have brothers like fucking even Fresh and Fit. All these brothers take a place in this in some degree, form, shape, fucking fashion or something, right? All these brothers are waking brothers up in mass. That's why they don't like the passport boys and that Austin groomsman guy on Twitter who went viral the other day just for talking to a broad, just because he talked to a broad overseas. You know why? Because they feel threatened. They don't want the men with resources to go and take their resources and go elsewhere, because these were the candidates in which they were going to use to deploy their dual mating strategy on. Now, if all these brothers are taking their resources and going overseas and living in a big ass house with a pool outside for $400 a month, and these brothers is making $8,000 a month, $9,000 a month, $10,000, $12,000. They making $12,500 a month. They making $20,000 a month, and they go to live in a country where they paying $400 a month for rent. What you think that brother can do some damage out there? He'll be one of the richest men in one of these countries. That's the last thing they want these brothers to do is to realize that you have way more economic power using the US dollar in another country. Now, if your ass is off in another country, who's going to take care of all these kids that she had by fucking Pookie and Ray Ray while you up there having a blast, getting a better deal, talking with a girl who has domestic skills, right? Actual domestic skills that you don't mind paying for her living costs, buying a big house that she can live in, paying the rent, doing this, doing that, working hard. It's a good way to incentivize you working hard, because you have a woman who has domestic skills, who has feminine, friendly, wants to care, all these certain things, right? These sisters don't want you to go outside and find a way to get a better deal. That's why they so triggered by even the thought of a black man having a conversation with a woman abroad, because it's gonna wake you up when you do. That's why.
They taking all the bitches, the bad ones too. Like, y'all dudes on the streets gotta step y'all game up. Y'all are losing terribly to some niggas in the penitentiary. What? That's wild. And don't be mad at me. I'm just saying. I guess they loving the jail talk right now.
You could tell these women be snitching on themselves so much, because you can so tell that this is directed at Pookie and Ray Ray. This is not directed at the productive black brother. The productive black brother is doing everything he has to do. Why would he? What does a productive black brother have to do? He's productive. Why does a six-figure, a 70,000, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000 six-figure earning brother got to do to step his game up? Right? He's already passing the threshold. You see, women are valued by their reproduction. Men are valued by their production. All this swag shit is only black community bullshit. This is the only community that swag. No, it's about what you can do as a man, right? All you have to do is be moderately attractive, have a decent personality, have to be able to hold a conversation, and produce. That's the only 3 things you need to do as a man. I'm not saying these niggas. A lot of people when they hear productive black man, for some reason, why do these brothers assume ugly? I'm not saying that these niggas got to be ugly. No, there's plenty of productive black men who are passing the looks threshold. They just don't have enough swag and riz and all this bullshit, right? Basically what they mean is the nigga's not a criminal. Remember when those girls said felonies get the pussy wet? That's what they need. That's what these brothers are lacking. All these things are colloquialisms. They're just synonyms for fucking felonies. That's what these black women be saying. Oh, he don't have swag. What she's really saying, he don't have enough felonies. He don't have enough jailhouse tattoos to get the pussy wet. That's what the fuck she's saying. Let's call it how we see it. Right? I'm just calling it how I see it.
I don't know. It's working. Whatever they saying and whatever they doing, it's working. Every other female I know is dealing with some dude in prison. I don't know.
But BM are the prize. But prize. You know, that's what they be calling me now. I like that little name. But prize. But prize. You know, only 1% of black women like jailhouse pookies. But prize, only 1% of women like jailhouse pookies. You tripping, prize? You tripping. That's what they'll be telling me, right? That's what they'll gaslight me and sit there and tell me right to my face. When you just heard this woman who works in a professional setting, she's wearing scrubs, right? She's probably a CNA. She's either a nurse. She's likely a CNA, but she's either a nurse, a CNA, a tech, or something, right? She works in a hospital in a professional setting, right? And she's telling you that all the women she knows are dating Pookies and Ray Rays. Listen, I worked in mental health for 3 years before I fully established myself in my technical career, right? I worked along with women who looked just like her. I worked the floor as a mental health technician with women who fucking look just like this woman. Pretty girls, right? Bad women. BBL, all that. Pretty skin, all that, right? All these little lace front quiches that people obsess over in the black community that are pretty in the black community, right? I worked with all these women. And guess what they doing? Logging on to JPay on paycheck day to put money on a brother's book. That's what these women are doing with their income, right? The woman got a car, but why is she getting picked up when she's clocking out of work? It's because her pookie nigga is outside fucking other bitches in her car. So this broad has a car. She has a Mercedes, but why is she? Oh, yeah, my man coming to pick me up. But you drive a Mercedes. Oh yeah, he got my car. He's coming to pick me up in my car. That's what these broads are doing, and it's insane. It is. You see it everywhere. So I'm tired of the gaslighting. But these only 1% of black women date Pookies and Ray Rays. Shut the fuck up. You are full of shit if you really believe that. Anyways, I'm out. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. Peace.